Entering the top 12 range.
Yep, top 12 loser side. Ravenking getting comfy. Drewish doing the same. They're gonna run it to PS2. However, Ravenking, what do you thinking, man? We're not gonna go with some default music. Ravenking always got to whip out that music counter pick.
It's something extra, especially like, do you give that to your opponent? Like if they're like, hey, mind if I choose the music? It's like, what if you just pick? They just pick their song every time. That's like the
right,
good luck song.
Exactly.
Like, oh, you put yourself at a superstitious disadvantage.
Yeah, maybe throw out a song you know they don't like, try and throw them off their rhythm a little bit right now. But immediately Drewish off to a strong rhythm, getting a couple hits off.
That's why I always go with 75M.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to mess with somebody. Drewish, although right away getting a few hits off before the go even leaves our screen. Ravenking responding accordingly though.
And now getting things going here. We saw a lot of Palutena earlier in the day, and ooh, getting things going here.
Yeah, good little tech away there from Drewish. Ravenking kind of testing the waters right now, putting him into these tech scenarios, seeing how Drewish reacts. That classic Ravenking side B off stage is going to do it though. A whole lot of damage up on Drewish now.
Yeah, that's 97 to 80, but let's see what Drewish can do with the Arsene out. How do they play around Arsene?
And off stage right now, if you can take away Arsene right now, if you're Drewish, you can be in a good spot, and you're just going to take the kill outright. And all of a sudden, Ravenking at 0%, down a stock, no Arsene. This could be great here for Drewish, however, off stage, Ravenking has very effectively made the most of those scenarios today.
Yeah, doing a great job so far. Getting the first stock off, and now we're starting to see, like, okay, Ravenking losing in winner's side, and game one losing the first stock as well. Like, this is a point where it can quite easily spiral for Ravenking, and he just has to do his best to avoid that at all costs.
Right, for sure. You could potentially feel a little bit rattled right now, but Ravenking able to get that F tilt off stage and bring this game back into his grasp. Gonna connect with that side B. That's gonna be huge for Ravenking. Get that damage off. Drewish right now though, looking to make something happen, putting some pressure on. Both players just kind of throwing out their neutral moves, trying to get something started. Drewish is the first one to be able to do so. Has Ravenking up against the ropes right now. A little down throw into back air, not gonna connect though.
Gonna connect just yet, and now down tilt up air from Ravenking, not gonna connect either.
A good evasion on the side of Drewish right now, keeping Ravenking in the corner. That movement is looking crisp. He's clearly cooking right now. Arcty typically beating Drewish. However, Drewish beats him today, so he's playing hot when he's able to beat his fellow Palutena main. That back air is going to trade, send Ravenking off stage, and there you go. That counter is going to get the Arsene out right after that down throw.
It's going to do all, yeah, we're going to build that meter so fast. Up smash not going to land, but at 119%, Drewish kind of still holds the cards here.
Yeah, Drewish right now just kind of trying to avoid some, this is where Joker's most terrifying, right? You got to catch something with that Arsene out. If not, you could be in a rough spot, and man, Drewish is taking away Ravenking's stock with Arsene out twice in a row.
And that's huge. That is huge. Like, if you can
really
get,
is,
like, not be afraid of Arsene to, like, engage with Joker and not just, like, oh, poke and prod to try and get the meter down, but really engage with Joker when they has Arsene and still come out on top, that's huge for winning in this matchup.
Yeah, and Joker mains are very good at cashing in on their reads when Arsene is out and making the absolute most out of them, but Drewish right now doing a solid job counteracting that, cashing in on his own reads. Whole lot of damage off, all the way up to 49%. Ravenking, Arsene out. Just about anything with Arsene will kill Drewish here. However, that doesn't matter when you're in disadvantage.
Oh, goes for a down air. Trying to spike on stage, but dash attack will do it. Now we're in a last stock situation here.
Yeah, that's going to get the kill, and Arsene isn't going to be able to take something away here quickly, as you're going to see him go offline right there. Drewish, however, putting on that pressure in the corner. Ravenking able to get that grab and get some damage off.
And there goes a side B as well. That's going to just keep taking up damage on Drewish.
That's what Ravenking is going to need to do here. Just kind of stay in disadvantage, stay slowly poke and prod, maybe get a nice little Rebels Guard out. Because with this solid play, the meter isn't going to build up too quickly. Arsene might not be a factor too early in this.
Very good tech chase there to force Drewish back off stage. But now, fighting for center stage control here.
Yeah, that downward gun not going to connect, but that scramble situation benefits Drewish. Ravenking winds up way off stage. Drewish is going deep for it. However, not going to connect. Drewish, good little TP cancel onto that platform. Able to get himself into a better spot. The tech chase, scary spot. Tech's the bottom of the platform. The counter not going to connect. That's tough if you're Drewish.
Back throw situation. There it is. Off stage. 112 to 121. Can Drewish find this last stock here?
What has he got? Putting on that strong pressure. Just going for these baits off stage. Eventually he's going to cash in on one of those. And the neutral air dodge avoids the back air, but not the up air. Drewish takes game one, man. What does Ravenking need to do differently?
It's tough. It's like you're going up against players like making the most of your Arsene. In that game, you died with Arsene out twice. And really, if you just flip that and like one more of those stocks gets taken with Arsene out, you win that game one.
For sure. And Joker as a character, definitely the type of, if you're hot at the right time, that'll benefit you in every type of way possible. But Ravenking right now just hasn't been able to find his stride when Arsene is out. He's had a couple of really, really nice sequences without Arsene. And all that's doing for him is building up maybe 60, 70%, but that doesn't matter when you need a kill, and Palutena's at 150 and hitting you with a down throw.
Exactly. So, getting back into game number 2 here, back to PS2. Immediately just run up, no fear, down throw into a forward air to do 17% off the start.
Yeah, Ravenking reversing that scenario, found himself off stage, but he's able to work his way back on. Ravenking, you see a lot of the times these higher level players will kind of feel out game one, sometimes even lose it, and then immediately run it back and just 3-0. However, Drewish not looking like he's going to let that happen.
No, not yet, not at all. There we go, down tilt. Let's maybe follow up here. More nairs for your troubles.
See, what I'm waiting on in this set is for when Drewish is actually going to cash in on this offstage read. He's slowly been building it up, where he'll run off stage and bait something and jump back on. Eventually, he's going to wait for Ravenking to get comfortable and just cash in on that. We saw Defoe do the exact same thing with that fast fall forward air at the end of game 4.
Yeah.
Let's see if Drewish cashes in on something similar in this game.
Oh, the double ledge cancel into the explosive flame. Back on stage. Punishment. Drewish's movement's on point.
Yeah, good stuff here from Drewish, and another Arsene goes to waste for Ravenking. No Arsene here to help him secure this kill. And Joker has ways to do it without Arsene, but they're just a lot harder to come across. A dime a dozen for certain. However, Drewish off stage, the explosive flame is going to do it. Drewish does that so often, man. And it works out so frequently. That's the Palutena classic. Falling off stage in disadvantage, explosive flame out of a ledge guard will just not only save you from ledge pressure, but take the stock.
All right, here we go. Forward throw off stage. Wow, auto reticle too off stage, counter it. But hey, back air at 140, even with Arsene gone, it's going to do what it
Yep, and the auto reticle into back air combined is going to build up the Arsene quite a bit. Looking to fill up that meter right away. And here's the thing, you have Arsene, but Drewish is at 0. You don't have Arsene when you need to. This is unfortunate timing for Ravenking. So he's going to need either something extremely explosive or 2 Arsenes in one stock to take this one.
And so far, it's already almost gone, so the explosive aspect almost out of the question here. Yeah. So you got 66%.
Yeah, I think Drewish is just doing such a good job not falling into habits when Arsene is out, because that's what really matters as Joker, is cashing in on those reads while you have Arsene, and Drewish is doing such a good job playing around those. Getting hit by that dash attack off stage, though, recovering. Still in disadvantage. We're talking about it as if Ravenking is down by a lot. Ravenking does have a lead here, and he does also have the positional advantage. Drewish, though, able to break through it with that dash attack. Little grab, sends him off stage. Drewish putting on this pressure, not going for that down tilt 2-frame that Palutena is privy to go for.
It's just really just a battle of, okay, you're at ledge, let's see how you get around my options, and then now I'm at ledge, time for me to get around your options.
Yeah, exactly. Both players kind of just slapping each other back and forth to ledge, back and forth, 1-2, 1-2. Drewish, though, able to make it back there. That back air is going to connect. Auto reticle, not much to show for it. That nair is going to connect, and we're at kill percent for Ravenking. Real rough spot. Just about anything that Palutena has will kill. The 2-frame not going to work out. Arsene is out with Drewish at 167%, man.
Oh, and the back air will take it. And now 152, Drewish. You take it right back? Or is Ravenking going to get some extra credit? There's 25% right there on a back air. Back throw ends the counter into a last stock situation.
Yeah, Drewish is able to get that back throw, and we'll see if Ravenking is able to make the most out of this Arsene timing. It's turning in his favor. He's going to get it.
There's 4. Can we get a 5th? No.
Ooh, there we go. Ravenking is going to wind up with Arsene in the perfect sweet spot, right? Drewish is going to be right in the area where those kill confirms are going to be connecting. However, Ravenking off stage. Going for that off-stage ledge guard. I believe, yep, Drewish is able to make it back on stage. Ravenking putting on strong pressure. Drewish is able to dance around the strong hits, but Ravenking keeps him under pressure long enough to get our send out. The up air not going to connect. Drewish is privy to that option. Able to get the explosive light out, but the up B not going to connect. The explosive light gets him too far away from the stage. Drewish not able to make it happen.
Went a little too deep there. Still went for the classic Drewish of, like, you know, explosive flame off stage to try and keep your opponent away from ledge, but still went a little too deep with it and got punished.
Yeah, we saw that connect earlier, and Ravenking was wise to it this time, but even if he did get hit by it, Drewish just does it too far away from stage. What is the counter pick here? We're going to go to Smashville, looking to get some real early, maybe down tilt back air, down throw back air kills off the side on this stage. We'll see what Drewish has in terms of that. As we go to game 3 right now. Good showing so far from Drewish. Ravenking looking strong as well, trying to put this away right now.
Yep, putting it away here. We're going to Smashville.
We'll see how Smashville plays out for both of these players. Ravenking going to be looking to extend some of those combos on the platform. Drewish going to be looking to do the same with his nairs. Both players kind of going back and forth right now. Drewish is going to hit the parry, but nothing to show for it. That Joker down air is just so hard to punish.
And now a little dash attack off stage, trying to see how Drewish can make up this deficit and doing a pretty good job with just a couple nairs.
Yeah, that down tilt at ledge, trying to put on some pressure. The nair is going to send him the other way. Ravenking gets out of the disadvantage with that side B. And here we have some fortunate Arsene timing for Ravenking. He's going to get it right when he needs it. Drewish off stage, though. Ravenking looking to take the stock without it. Charging up that F smash, not going to connect though, and Arsene is out with Drewish at 85%, and that's perfect. You can take the stock right in that sweet spot, or you could be put in disadvantage for long enough. Drewish looking to make something happen. The down throw up air is not going to connect. Ravenking's got to make something happen here, man.
And Drewish trying to make something happen in his own right.
It's tough.
Going off stage, not going to get the spike with the down air, even though it's very easy. It's much easier to do that on characters that have a grapple type recovery like Joker.
Yeah, this is so interesting from Ravenking, man. He did 15% the whole time Arsene was out, and Arsene runs away, and he's immediately able to get a few hits off. A couple of guns able to get him back to stage there. And both players at relatively even percentages. Both characters will be getting kills around this percent. Auto Reticle is going to send him to the corner. Down tilt back air out of the sweet spot percentage for that. Joker at the corner. Palutena is just going to be throwing out these back airs. Ravenking also looking for it. Both characters are going to be struggling to kill at this percentage, man.
Oh, but drop down back air will take it. First stock goes to Ravenking.
Yeah, that drop down back air is exactly what Ravenking needed. He's able to take the stock without Arsene. Gets sent way off stage, and Drewish not able to punish.
Great D either from Ravenking to survive that back air from center stage at, what, 150?
All the way up to 170 is Ravenking right now. Drewish is looking for anything he can find. Palutena has a whole lot of options that'll kill right now, but none of them are super easy to set up or free to spam. Just thinking up tilt might come through right there, but that's not even going to matter. Ravenking gets a few hits off, and this is a little bit more what you're accustomed to seeing. Ravenking 170% with Arsene. Almost seeing the rage Arsene come through, but that dash attack is going to take it.
Yeah, all it needed, that last little bit, that last little push to take that stock. And now, Drewish trying to get something started up again, but this great job from Ravenking to keep him out of range with the gun.
Yeah, man, Ravenking doing a good job right now extending this lead. Drewish has to lock in and get a couple big hits off right now if he wants to take the lead in this set. All the way off stage, able to recover. Ravenking throwing out a few options, though, keeping him in the corner. That nair is going to connect. Drewish able to get on that platform, but that couple of drag downs in a row, going to get the damage off. Another drag down into the up smash, gets the stock off Drewish. And all of a sudden, Ravenking finds his footing and he finds his stride, and he does so efficiently. Gets a whole lot of damage off on this first couple of stocks as he takes the lead here.
Trying to get anything back here, 22% to, that's a lot. You basically have a full stock to make up, and now falling even further behind with that little combo there from Ravenking.
Yep, Ravenking lapsing in percentage here. Drewish pushing into the edge. Couple of invincible moves in a row. Dash attack, back air. Puts Ravenking into a tough spot.
I think now, if any is a time to really cash in that that read, I think now is the best time. Get him off stage, really go for that and get that down air spike.
Yeah, Drewish needs to get Ravenking into a compromising scenario here. We see Arsene run out. That could be what Drewish needs. Able to put on this, like, and that's the thing, Drewish is able to hold this long state of advantage, but he's not quite able to find the finishing touch to get the kill. And Ravenking is punishing him for it very well.
Get back on stage, that, yeah. Predictable explosive flame and a back air too. No kill screen even warranted.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of rough DI. Drewish looking a little defeated, down a game against Ravenking. Needs to lock in here, far from over here from Drewish. Looking very strong in that second game.
Looking a lot more like the Ravenking of old that would come to know. And now it's time for Drewish to really dig deep and see, do you have it in you?
Yeah, we'll see what he's got. Drewish going both these characters. None of the same type of character shenanigans we saw in that last set.
No.
I think we saw 4 characters total in the last set, but right now, Drewish and Ravenking sticking Palutena Joker, going out, sticking to it with their mains. All the way to game 4 here. Drewish down a game, looking to dig deep and make something happen here, trying to push that advantage.
Because remember, folks, winner here makes top 8. This is to make top 8.
This is huge, man.
So Ravenking trying to keep it up after being upset as the second seed of this, and Drewish trying to put another upset on the map and really even up their own matchup as Ravenking has a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and Drewish would love to have an upset here. This would be the time to make it happen, but Ravenking is looking to catch some momentum, and if Ravenking keeps building on his momentum like he has been throughout this set, that could be exactly what he needs, and it could be wraps for Drewish. We'll see if he's able to break through right here. As he has him off stage with Arsene, right now Drewish has done a really good job so far taking stocks while Arsene is out. And right now we see Joker at the ledge, able to get back to center stage. That's a terrifying prospect. He makes it back. The Palutena F smash isn't going to do anything other than push him a little bit, though.
Yeah, that was. But right in there, we saw 2 times where hitboxes hit exactly with Palutena's shield and got completely nullified. So just 3 damage went to 3 damage escaped from Drewish.
Right, absolutely. Palutena has a few moves that'll do that to you. Good little mix-up there. Not going to fall for that Rebels guard off stage. That forward arrow is going to send him. This will be huge for Drewish if he can take this first stock. Has Ravenking stuck in the corner, and that up tilt's going to connect. I was saying earlier, Drewish was having a hard time connecting with these, with those final killing blows after a long time of advantage. Ravenking was doing a good job playing evasive. But right there, Drewish is able to catch him with that up tilt, take that stock, but the up B is going to miss. Drewish having a couple of unfortunate scenarios, just things not really falling in his favor. The up B is not going to catch that ledge, and Ravenking is going to make the most of it. Gets a couple hits off.
And getting right into it here. Back even stocks here. Okay, there's a nice little dash attack. Another one, too.
Ooh, little down air into another dash attack. Drewish found something in the pot. He's cooking it. That down air is going to send off stage. Another back air. Drewish, again, just baiting that little jump off stage. Waiting to see what Ravenking will do. Looked like Drewish had the jump red there, but not quite able to cover it. There's going to send him off stage. Ravenking able to recover. There goes Arsene, all the way up to 51%. Drewish is going to take that stock, and here he could run away with it.
Back here, oh, and that's exactly what he needs. A Nair trade started up, ends it with a back air that's 45%, but you got to be careful. Full Arsene, and you are just teetering on the line.
Yeah, and that's got to feel great for Drewish. He's able to get that stock, and Arsene is out, but if you're Drewish, that's not really going to matter until the next stock. He's just building on this lead more and more, stacking bricks. That down air, no follow-up off of it, and Drewish is able to make it back on stage. Another down throw. Ravenking not going to cash in on that. That up smash barely missing. Nice little tech coming out from Drewish. The teleport cancels, going up, down, left, right. Ravenking not quite able to follow him.
Oh, Drewish don't want to be cooking too hard. Got to be careful. You want to, raise the heat at proper times. But you got caught in loops.
You saw Ravenking missing those earlier, but he found his stride. Gets 3, maybe 4 there in a row. Gets it into the up smash, and right now Drewish needs to dig deep right here. He needs to find something. Couple hits in a row, though, and Ravenking has Arsene, and you could be in a very rough spot.
Yeah, it's all about closing it out here. Okay, a little dash back. Trying to see what Ravenking is going to do. Fair lands 128 to 8%.
Drewish trying to close the door on this game, but Ravenking puts his foot in it. The explosive flame steps on Ravenking's foot, kicks it right out of the doorway, and Drewish takes that game, man. We got game 5.
We got a hot game 5 here, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle your seatbelts.
Ravenking needs to be strapped in nice and tight. Drewish getting up, talking about the bands. We'll see where these guys take us for game 5. Tight little set here, man. Drewish won game 1, then Ravenking took 2 in a row. I'm thinking, man, momentum swinging in Ravenking's favor. This could be real rough for Drewish, but he's able to take one back, and all of a sudden, we have a barn burner here. Drewish could take this set. Right, the counter pick is going to go to Town and City.
How do you feel about that Town and City pick, especially with these two characters?
I think I like it for Palutena a lot, right? Because Joker's getting a lot of those kills off top with those setups into up smash, little drag down setups, and Palutena's getting a lot of kills off the side, down throw, back air, or even just any sort of just raw back air dash attack, right? So I do like this in terms of the blast zones. However, the platforms could be a little bit iffy for extending combos as Palutena. However, Drewish right now, not needing it, getting a whole lot of damage off, 73% up on Ravenking already.
And yeah, here we go. All this on game 5, going to Town and City. 84% to nothing, but that's that's part of Town and City. The high ceiling.
Yeah, Drewish trying to follow him all the way up to the top of that ceiling and send him through it, but Ravenking is able to play evasive there. Goes for that pressure off stage, and that can be so scary, but that back throw is going to kill real early. As I mentioned earlier, Palutena finding those kills off the side of the stage. Maybe some suspect DI from Ravenking, but that's not going to matter as Drewish is running away with this one. A few nairs in a row. The loops catch Ravenking off stage, and this is about that time you might see Drewish cash in on that read I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, and now 42% to 77 on a whole new stock. That last hit of nair still connecting. Getting started here. And Ravenking looking for those backers, looking for anything to even this thing back up at 92.
There you go.
That'll do her. Back air up on platform. And now Drewish waiting out the Arsene timer on Angel platform.
Yeah, that little rollout was exactly what Ravenking needed. This game could very quickly have gotten out of his hands. Drewish was catching some heat right there, building on the momentum. However, he takes it away, but he gets it right back. Ravenking is going to lose his stock off the top, and all of a sudden he's down a full stock here in game 5. He's got to dig deep.
Drewish with the hops on that up air, really catching him up at the top of the ledge. Top of the stage.
Drewish is hotter than the Arizona sun right now, but Ravenking trying to cool him off. He's got an ice bucket, sends him off stage. However, Drewish with a rising nair gets a couple hits off, all the way up to 30% right now. That's rough for Ravenking.
Off stage, still 30% to 102. There's Arsene. There's the counter as well, taking him all the way across the stage.
Great counter, and I do think this set even is going to come all the way down to Arsene timing. Drewish gets the grab in the corner, the explosive flame threatening. Drewish with a bit of rage right now. Things could kill pretty early. A back air or a high up air could do it all the way up to 151%. Arsene able to find the kill on the very last moment with that dash attack.
And here we are, last stock situation, game 5, 88-0. A fresh stock. This is Ravenking's to make back, but now here we go, a nair off the start.
Ravenking
gets up into the up smash.
No!
Read the whole. Man, look deep in your soul like, now you die.
Oh dear, Drewish has been putting on that pressure all game. Ryoku and Arcti running up and hyping up their boy. Oh, that's so